the video.
Where?
It's not here, it's on the other. Oh,
Right,
no.
we're gonna have some fun tonight.
See, over here now, click on the. See where it says video, click on that, and then click on the audio. and to the public which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh my God, we have all gone.
Gwen, it looks like you're first on the agenda tonight.
Short and sweet. Okay, so in October, it was October 21st of 2024. The previous surveyor had come before you guys and had the section corner ordinance second reading, but it never got advertised. So I talked to Justin about it, and Justin said the best thing to do would be to start the process over. So he's reviewed it. Of course, the drainage board attorney has reviewed it, and it's actually the exact same that you signed in the past. So I emailed you guys copies, and then also here's this. So it's the exact same thing. It just basically what he says makes it, what he had done in the past, makes it unlawful to alter or move monuments so that you're complying with the Indiana code, and notifying the surveyor within 20 business days if you're gonna move them and that type of thing. So and
This is the ordinance that I asked Justin about.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
That's it. That's that one. So again, it's the same thing that you guys had.
And we're just starting over because we never finished it.
Correct, yes, because it wasn't advertised.
Right.
That's the only reason.
So this is it?
Yes, it is.
Are you needing signatures today? Just
Yes.
to start over?
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess we're looking for a motion to approve this or
Or
not.
not. Motion.
Got a motion from Donnie to move forward with the new ordinance.
I'll second.
Second from Charlie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Michaeline, could you please add me to the agenda for the second reading then? I'd appreciate it.
And normally they put our names underneath. so
Right.
Or to sign. It's complicated.
Oh, wow. Hopefully that's the hardest
Mike.
thing you have to do tonight.
Sure be nice.
Thank you.
You.
I'll just take this with me. Give me a copy of it.
I just clicked in on the bottom.
Good afternoon, evening, gentlemen. We're just here for some housekeeping. Here I got the job descriptions and title changes for all three positions in building and planning. The director maintains full control of the office, and they have final authority over all action of the employees. They handle planning and zoning administration as well as building administration. They're the only ones that handle building administration. Deputy administrative assistant, it will be made a deputy administrative official. So they will have the same power as the administration official in the office. So the same power as the director. But the director can override any decisions or anything like that. They're the deputy administrative official. They'll also handle daily office tasks. They have the authority to issue fines and stop work orders and all that fun stuff for the zoning side of the house. But they do not have any authority over building. And then the secretary, not to be confused with the board secretaries or the BZA secretary, is the planning and building secretary. Who will also act as the board of zoning appeals secretary and the code enforcement officer. So they'll handle daily tasks, daily office administrative stuff. They'll do the inspections, the visits, the code enforcement cases. And they'll do follow-ups. They don't have the authority to issue fines or stop work orders. They'll still have to go through either myself or the deputy administrative assistant. So they're doing all the legwork and we're doing the administrative side of the house. During BZA hearings, they'll handle getting the cases prepared. They'll handle minutes for the BZA hearings, and they'll handle ensuring that whatever decision the BZA made are executed once the meeting is over.
John, refresh my memory. Did these pass unanimously?
They did, yes, they passed the board unanimously. There is multiple ordinances that are chucking their way through that process because we have to change all the names in all of our ordinances to match.
So really, we probably need a motion to approve each one of these individually.
You can, sir. They're just administrative, so there's nowhere to sign or anything. It's just a verbal. Sounds good or sounds horrible.
So mainly on your, how do you guys, I mean, the planning commission does hire and fire you guys,
Yes, sir.
but the commissioners override if they wanted to.
Unclear. There's ordinances that assigned the authority to the planning commission, so that would be a legal question.
Yeah, it seems like a lingering question that's kind of been out there now for
Right.
quite a while. Did we determine that the commissioners had delegated that authority to the planning commission via ordinance? It would have been before my time.
Alright. I don't know, I thought the commissioners always, I mean, it's a board, it's an advisory, but the commissioners could still override it. That's how I always thought it was.
In lieu of an ordinance that delegated hiring and firing authority or a policy, then the commissioners, I would say, would have final say unless, again, it's stipulated elsewise in your handbook and policy or via an ordinance, which could be, it just would have been well before my time.
They are. I have copies.
Okay.
Delegation was handed down to the planning commission for the building side of the house as well as the planning side of the house.
That's all I got.
I'll start with the Director of Planning and Building, Building Commissioner. We have a motion to move forward with this.
I'll make that motion.
That motion from Charlie,
Second.
second from Don. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that one passes. Deputy Administrative Assistant,
I'll make that motion.
a motion from Charlie,
Second.
second from Don. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And Secretary,
I'll make the motion.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Kelly?
That's from Fonda. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. You'd like to,
Thank you.
you can, all right.
As of right now, that's a few days behind because she's been here. So May of 2023 is done. Reconciling, she is over halfway through June of 2023. I'm here to ask, I guess, permission for her to take the laptop home to work.
Only problem I got with that, that's working at home, and I thought we decided on elected official we were doing.
Yeah, I think that's in the handbook after looking at
I guess
that.
that's why I came to you guys to ask. I mean, she does have a 40-minute drive here, 40-minute drive home.
Hmm.
That was all.
Right.
For
Right.
Understood. Yeah, I've never been a big work at home fan, because how do you know that the hours were, turned in and such? And I'm not saying she's untrustworthy by
Right.
any means.
Yeah, neither am I.
Right. I guess I would not be in favor of it. I would not.
Right.
All right. Well, just so it's going to take her longer to get things done, just so everyone is aware.
Understood.
Okay. All right. And then I have a question about office space in my office. It is a security problem. People walking through the treasurer's office to get to IT. They still have to come behind my office if they go through the assessor's office. They still have to come behind our desk. I would like something to be done, move IT. Don't get me wrong, I like Luke being in the building.
Right.
I love Luke being in the building. But it is a safety thing walking through the office, especially during tax time.
I won't mind taking that under consideration. I think we got an offer for two maybe. I mean, once we talk and figure out where,
That would be great.
if we just can't do it like right now.
I'm not asking today.
Talk, we can figure something.
Right.
It would make sense to move him out from back there and,
Right.
you know,
Right.
just, yeah, security issues and stuff.
There's quite a bit of room in Annex 2 as well. Now, that's a little bit of a walk, but it's not
Right.
terribly far away.
There's also, isn't there a commissioner's room in the courthouse that's not being like a meeting? I don't know if it's the meeting room or there's an office.
I don't want
No.
one.
But I mean, there's a meeting room.
There's a commissioner's office and there's a little conference.
Okay, I've never been in either
No.
room, so I didn't know if there's like an extra office in the meeting room.
No,
Okay,
Something we can take
You
under
got
advisement.
Annex two maybe. something.
mhm,
It's a good idea. I think we can work on that.
mhm, yeah,
I would appreciate that.
We might want to get with IT.
mhm,
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
Luke and Shane.
Luke,
Right.
answer- Yes, please.
Okay. Same back there.
He just walked.
Oh.
How's reconciling going?
So like I said, she has May of 2023 done. She is over halfway through June of 23. She'll be going a little faster now because tax season. May is a very crazy month for reconciling. Lau's doing great. She made notes in here in her letter to update you guys about them answering about some things she's run into. It's going good. She's in the office right now.
Oh, wonderful.
On your balancing, do we balance with the auditor every day?
Right now, no.
No. Have we, since you come in office?
No. I can see her balance. I'm pretty sure she can see mine. If in the financials, if you get in financials, we can each see each other's balance. They are not far off. But until we have reconciling done, we will not know how close or if we are balanced with each other.
I think we should. Even if it's once a month.
I mean, you can't, you can't. If you don't know what's cleared, what hasn't cleared through reconciling, you can't do it.
I think he's talking about the daily reports though.
Yes.
Yeah. I give those to you. The ones I print out and bring up to you, the stack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't do them daily.
I do them daily. I bring them to you monthly.
Is that something that you feel needs done?
Oh, I just, always before I got them daily, so that's why I just was wondering. I mean, I'm not the one who brought it up, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I could stick it in the auditor's box daily. That's fine to go upstairs. If they're in the office right now, I mean, they're with my daily work.
Okay. That seems simple enough.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, get it.
They're there.
Absolutely.
All right, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're good.
Oh,
I just asked a treasurer question, while he's up there.
yes, sir.
So about the laptop, that's for the person that's still trying to balance the books. Okay. I asked a question in a council meeting. Sorry, I don't think I've ever asked this in your meeting. Why doesn't somebody contact the State Board of Accounts? Maybe this is something the auditor does. I don't know, Michael. But instead of spending more money to reconcile those books, like we were like, I don't know, thousands of dollars off. Why would we spend more money than it is just to zero it out and just write it off? Like the State Board of Accounts has let other counties do that. Why don't we check into that instead of keeping on spending money,
Wait.
chasing after this?
No money has been spent. The money Rhonda's being paid is out of my part-time budget. And
Still months.
yes, I know, but like,
Budget.
we're not hiring. I mean, I'm not
I didn't
hiring.
say we hired.
Yeah,
you.
okay.
I'm saying
Yeah,
spending
I understand that.
at this point, we've gotten, it sounds like it's down so low even more. Like, why doesn't somebody reach out to State Board of Accounts and just let them know like, hey, we're gonna spend more than what we're off right now. I mean, it'd be better just to take that amount that we're off now out of our budget, and put it in there rather than keeping on paying somebody to try to reconcile this. Like, why don't we reach out to the State Board of Accounts and ask this? I just,
Justin, would you know who would do that? Would it be commissioners or council or Michael Inc.?
I mean, who the contact person would be?
Or who should contact the State Board of Accounts?
Well. Probably would be an auditor thing. I mean, any one of us can contact them. I've never dealt with a scenario Dave's talking about. I trust that it's something that can be done.
I remember him bringing it up a while back.
I know another county has done that. I know it's been done. The State Board of Accounts is aware that we are not reconciled. They've been told multiple times. They have never mentioned,
well, they're not gonna offer that.
no, I know.
They wouldn't.
I don't think they
Mike,
would, but they are aware of where we're at.
would your office, one of you have somebody contact the State Board of Accounts? You okay with that?
I think that's a
I
good
mean,
idea.
worth an ask.
Yeah,
I mean, in any business,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like, oh, well, let's just write it off. I mean, that's what y'all wanna do. Okay,
We'll let them, let the state board of accounts decide.
Well, I think it's just good for information right now.
Right.
So no, I know that this is your solution was to bring Rhonda in
right.
and
And you're
you're,
doing very well.
you're getting some movement on
Yes.
that, it sounds like.
Yes.
Do you have any idea what the monthly cost is on that? I know she's kind of flexing her hours.
She is flexing her hours. So her last 2 weeks, she had 17 and a half hours done and she got a month and a half done. And she was only here 17 and a half hours.
Okay, so we're not talking a tremendous amount of
No.
salary.
Nope.
So, still be good to know.
I mean, she's
Yeah, I would like
she's working for part-time pay.
Right.
Yeah, the 16, 12 an hour.
Has she found a lot of anomalies?
Everyone that she has found, she has fixed. I mean, at the beginning of June, I think she even put in here, it was like $290,000, but we found it. We found that together last week.
So definitely getting some traction on the
Yeah.
project.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's
It's
good.
gonna be moving faster since we got past May.
And significantly less cost than what we had,
Significantly, yes.
which seemed like it was going nowhere. We
It
were
went
paying
nowhere.
for meetings.
It went
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
And we never did get a bill. So,
Understood. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thanks.
Lynn? Lynn? Sherry?
Hello.
Evening.
This is just kind of a general thing that I wanted to bring up to the commissioners on behalf of Community Services of Stark County. And it's from, if you can give that to Michaeline. I just typed up some general information, how much Community Services has actually helped our community. And this is from our annual meeting that we held in December. And I don't want to read the 2-page thing, but I can give a just general thing here, just like in transportation, Community Services had provided for 957 people, 6,090 trips. And that was from January 1st through November 30th, which was 73,170 miles, which is a lot.
Mhm.
The next biggest thing actually, besides all the other programs that they offer, was the food pantry. And through November 30th, they've helped 4,286 people here in Stark County. That's 1,617 different families with food. It averages 147 people a month. They had donations of 31,296 pounds. And they actually distributed 68,985 pounds. I just wanted to bring this up to you so that I don't know which commissioner is on county council, but if they would want to forward that, or if they feel like when the time comes that they would like to have this information to be kind of looked over for when they maybe offer them from their budget, that they could get a little bit more money than what they're actually getting, because we don't know what funding is gonna be deleted this year. But it's the community who has reached out really. And I just wanted to,
More toward budget.
Seems like it would.
But I think if you would, if you don't mind, or one of your board members come back with this,
oh yeah,
come,
Yeah.
come.
we've already talked about it.
And
We're
he-
gonna reach out to them.
Okay.
Yeah,
And start.
but I just wanted to-
And then go to the council.
Yeah.
Let them see it.
yeah, and I know you volunteer,
Yep.
and we appreciate that.
Yep.
But I just wanted to let you know that all the different things that they offer and how much they've helped the community.
Mhm.
And it wouldn't be without the community's help that they could keep going. So I'm on behalf of the board from there. So thank you.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thanks.
Oh, Lynn didn't show up. I'd like to put on there that, that people concerned that we need a siren in North Bend Township.
Yeah,
We need that on the minutes, Michaeline, or
ask her to come back maybe for
I
that.
will.
Mhm. Yeah,
I wonder if anybody reached out to her
Teresa, do you know?
I talked to Lynn. She said she'd be here.
Okay,
tonight.
I told her I was putting her on the agenda.
I thought
She
last,
said, okay.
We put it on the agenda again for,
Can we ask her also about our fire contract for North Bend? Several's here live in North Bend, and if it is only a 6-month contract, why is it so short? And, you know,
well, I think if we can get her here for the next
Yeah.
meeting, she can probably help us through some of them.
Mhm.
yeah, we thought she was gonna be here tonight.
that's
so-
why a lot of us came
Right.
that and find out. Can we attend township meetings? I mean, I can't find any place on your website where we can find out when they are and are they open to the public?
Right, I would think them should all be
Yeah.
public.
Dave?
I was just gonna put my fire hat on for a second. Township governance is under township, fire is under township governance. The commissioners can help with that, but I mean, really, the trustee has oversight over the fire department and on the contract.
Mhm.
And I'll just say about the siren, if that was gonna be on the agenda, because I know Sherry had brought this up before, townships buy sirens. for
Right,
Their budget.
right, and that's what
We
I,
asked her to. be
we asked her
here.
to be here tonight for that reason.
Yeah.
Right, just in case some of these people came to hear it, and if they're not gonna be able to come next time, I just thought I would bring it up, because some people don't know how the fire department operates.
I think it was just non-responsive when you email her.
Do you want,
Sherry.
do you
Sharon?
want me to respond to this? I mean, I can't.
Yes, please.
Okay, as a trustee, you have to post your board meeting in 3 public places. So that the public knows where your meeting is, what time and when. I do it, I don't know how Lynn advertises her meetings. And they have to be posted 3 days prior to your board meeting.
And they are open to the public,
Yes,
Sherry?
yeah. And now we're also recording,
Hmm.
just like you do.
Right.
That was deemed last year that we had to do that by July 1st, that we had to have our meetings publicly broadcasted and available for the public to also watch.
Are they on the county website?
I don't know how she does hers. She was talking about maybe doing Zoom. I do mine through YouTube. I recorded, and then it gets uploaded to YouTube.
You only have you have a statutory requirement to have one meeting a year as a township, correct? Or
No, you can have as many meetings as you want.
But you have to have a minimum of one, I think, right?
You need to have at least, I believe, between 4 and 5
What's the
for the
statute?
year, huh?
What's the requirement, though? I think the minimum requirement is one, right? Hopefully she'll have more than that.
I would think you'd have to have more than one. Township has more than one.
You have to review the budget.
And I didn't want to throw Sherry under the bus,
Right.
but the contract for fire for North Bend is with California
Right, we
Township.
know that.
So Sherry, are you aware that it's every 6 months? It's a 6-month contract? That sounds weird. It seems like it'd be an annual contract.
There's a reason for it,
But
and
it is
that's
6
why
months?
I'm here in case Lynn was here and talking about it, if they had questions. I do have, as you can see, my folder with all the information on it. I brought it. I'm prepared. I mean, if you want me to talk about it, I'll talk about it.
Well, I think she should
I
We
be,
can't, yeah, with her not being here, we can't.
I think it would have been good discussion
Hmm.
for
Oh,
everybody.
absolutely.
Yeah. So if she's gonna come, if she doesn't show up this time and she comes for the next meeting, I'll be here too. I'll bring my folder.
But we'll try to get it back on the agenda.
Okay.
I've got it down.
I have my facts.
And would, do you got a note on it? Make sure we contact her again.
Perfect.
I did tell her she was on at 5:30.
Mikey? Well, she does cover it late. Accidents.
Yeah, there we go. John's getting you a chair.
He's a gentleman.
Sometimes.
He's on my best here.
A sack in front of you.
I know. This is a better day.
Small day.
Small day. Well, I am back with my contract for you guys. I cleaned up the language. I wanted to talk to you because I know you said that you didn't like the language of a rolling contract. So I changed the language.
Roll it for 10 years.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
We're here forever, like until you all die. No. Sorry. No, I actually have it to where it's like our current contract, where before December 31st of 27, somebody from the foundation has to come back before you guys and ask for the contract. Yeah.
You get one of these notices.
Yes, I have one for you. You can totally have. it. Sorry, just.
You have one for me too, Mikey?
Nope, but I will
You
get
can
you.
have mine afterwards.
Yes, I will get you one. I'm so sorry. So the only thing that has changed in it is that terminate, is that language of it being rolling and it not being rolling anymore. The 110 for 2 years, and then there is. Okay. Because the council asked that we provide a monthly report to you guys, so I am also here to ask about that. I just want to know like what you guys are looking for in the monthly report, and if I can give it to you guys at your next phone.
I do like that change though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big fan.
And this was all approved, you just need.
Signature.
Yes,
Yeah, we've already voted on it.
yes. I just wanted to let you know that I knew you did not like that language, so I changed
Okay,
it.
thank you.
We asked her for one. So you want one?
I think the council.
So I will just present, but to you, just like turn it in, is that what you guys would like?
I believe the council are asking maybe.
Well, I think they asked for it to come to our.
Yeah, they asked. for it to
Okay.
come-
And
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
So to your, can I present that to your 9 AM meetings?
Well,
That'd be,
it's 8:30.
yeah,
8:30? Yes.
8:30.
Yes, that's fine. But yes, can I present that at your, is it 8:30 meetings?
yeah, that'd be good.
Sorry.
No, I don't. I'm glad our contract is with you guys, so I like to be able to present to you guys.
I appreciate you changing that language.
I knew you felt uncomfortable with it, and I want you to feel comfortable. I know you weren't with or not, but I'm going to.
I have to sign that.
I want to give me more.
So my name's.
I like the way you think.
Just trying to be honest and
I
confident.
like positive.
There we go.
That's what I want. Just want an open line of communication with you guys, and if you have anything that you want me to be working on specifically, just that we have that communication between the 5 of us.
Yeah, cause you don't know, you can't do it.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you at your 30 meeting.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mikey, would you get me a signed copy?
Yes, I will.
Thank you so much.
Bruce, are you still back here?
Yep.
Yep.
Dave, you want to come up with her?
So the reason that I asked to be put on the agenda was we had made a motion to fund the skill an additional $42,000 to offset the rent on the building. I thought it was, should have been protocol to come in front of you all. And so we're just bringing it here and looking for your blessing.
How much did you say?
Council-
40, how much?
42.
The council had already said as long as the commission went with it, they approved it, it would.
Yeah,
We passed it essentially. I
Yeah.
just mentioned that, coming before you guys, just to let you
but
know.
for courtesy to you all.
Was it
That's
unanimous
why-
with council?
Yes.
Was it?
Was it unanimous?
I'm wanting.
I don't-
I'm not.
Yeah, I think it was 5.
I don't want
That's right,
yeah, I
I'm
don't-
sorry.
yeah.
It wasn't unanimous, no, it's
Do
fine.
we know what the opposition was? Just the amount?
Bruce Bennett.
Well, I don't care who it was. I'm curious what,
No, I'm thinking that's the purpose of
yeah.
it.
I'm just curious why 2 people were
I think it was just,
extra
I'm just
money.
paraphrasing, but I think it was just because that night, or that period, a lot of money had been spent, like on the new chopper.
Yep.
Okay.
And just there was, quite a bit of money going out from, is that right?
I believe, I don't know what the opposition was. I'm kind of on the far end, but
Okay.
there was opposition both directions, so.
Yeah.
But it was a 5-2 vote, I believe.
But nothing against where the money was going. Maybe it was just more. the
It wasn't
cost.
against the skill and the school.
No,
program.
nothing, yeah,
It was, more budget
Money.
And I
Okay.
think you guys have pretty well got figured out which way it's gonna be run.
Yeah, and the way they're gonna do it, it's going to be to the foundation on behalf of the project.
The lease
The
payment.
4 schools.
Yeah.
Or
The county,
schools.
or the county schools is how we were gonna word it, because by the current bylaws, skill is not cannot pay payments to the foundation directly, because they're together.
So for the time being, Dave come up with that, and I think it was a very good, plan, and so we'll get through this year and next year, and then we'll.
And this
go
was
from there.
a 2 year,
Yeah,
2 year,
2
just like.
Kind of
the
like
town.
to do the seed money, just to get started, to see how the program works, but,
And we're
it's pretty exciting because, this is gonna help like close some of the gaps. There's discussion about, creating, adult education alongside of the K through 12 education ultimately, and so that helps alleviate some of the money they're trying to come up with, and there's a few things that the foundation, skill, and the schools have to work out to get to the
I'm
adult
not saying
side of
there's
it, but
still
it's
some
greasing the
work out we
wheels.
gotta do, but it's in process.
Yeah, it's all greasing the wheels though, for the programs to survive.
And on top of the adult, it'd be nice if we could incorporate the jail and some different things that would.
Yeah.
To educate. So we've got a lot of plans, and I thought we had a very productive meeting today.
How did 42,000 specifically come about?
Well, the foundation decided to charge $3,500 a month for the building where skill is at. That comes to $42,000. So that's where the 42,000 came.
Originally, there was I think you're the one that told me this actually. Originally, the starting amount was 7,000 a month based on square footage. And then the decision was made kind of like to meet halfway and go with 3,500 a month instead of the 7,000, but 7,000 was the original number.
So that would have been 84,000. And again, I think we are obligated, I think, to our youth in Stark County to help them in any way we can. And I think Skill is a good program. The other night, they talked about 12 jobs being out at Cruise. Well, those 12 jobs come because of the Skill program. And it's been a good program. It's been a consistent program. And I think we're all on board.
Yeah, it's exciting though, too, that just to hear more discussion about adult education.
Yeah.
You know, because we do have a few gaps there. We do have a lot of people in the county that be trained to do other things, like you've heard Bruce talk about CDL program, for example, like that could be huge. You know, we've got a lot of need for automotive, but you know, this might open up a possibility of starting to grow and skill focusing on that adult side might be able to come up with some new things. too.
Basic maintenance, I call it troubleshooting, critical thinking. These are all things that, you know, you don't have to get grease underneath your fingernails. But if you can critically think, you can send people to do those jobs. And I think that's where we're going to get to eventually.
And where'd you guys vote to take the money from?
From CDL.
I'm sorry.
I threw out solar and seeded. Because obviously solar dollars are, you know, economic development dollars too.
Yeah.
But, you know, what was seeded still was pretty strong and
That was the
wasn't such a big.
consensus.
We got like
but that was everyone agreed.
$4.2 million still in it, I believe.
Okay.
Shouldn't
You
be a burden.
You guys want to move forward with a motion or show support?
I'll make a motion if we move forward with it, go with the 2 years, 42,000 a year.
Okay, we got a
And go
motion
to
now,
the economic.
Skill Foundation,
Well,
On behalf of school.
on behalf of Skill,
of
yeah,
Skill and the 4 counties.
okay.
I'll second that.
We got a second from Charlie, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, fellas.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, don't run in my bush.
What are you doing there, young lady? You're hanging with it pretty well.
That's all right.
Lynn,
See you, old friend.
all right, we're gonna circle back to you here.
Okay.
We skipped over you a few minutes ago, we're a little ahead of schedule. We got a lot of questions from the audience today.
Okay, well, I got bombarded the last time I was here by questions that I didn't expect either, so,
Yeah.
but I think I got it.
Perfect.
Okay, so what is the question?
First thing I got is I would like to see, and not just me, the public is asking for a siren in North Bend Township.
Oh, a siren, well, okay. That's interesting.
I'd like to see you move forward on it and get prices of where we could put it out there.
Okay, that, we have discussed it as a board before. But it's never really materialized as far as.
Last time I'd seen you, I think last year, I thought maybe we talked about it.
Yeah. But nothing has, because there's so many other things that are happening. But that's one thing I will bring, we have another board meeting at the end of this month, so that's one thing I will bring up and discuss it with the board meeting. Okay. And there's more questions?
Public, good.
Does anybody have any questions for me?
Couple.
Okay,
First, when's the board meeting? A lot of us live in North Bend. We like to attend the meetings. but we
Okay.
Never see anything on when they are or anything.
okay, well, I don't have a Facebook page because last time I talked about it, I got some pretty negative stuff on it. So I decided that's not the way to go.
But aren't you supposed to publicly 3 days out publish?
This next one is in the newspaper. It's the 28th at 10 o'clock at my house.
Okay. Is it gonna be recorded or something?
Yes,
Okay.
all our meetings are recorded,
And how do we find the recordings?
that you come to me. I have them on my computer and it goes down to the state. I don't think they've published them. I don't know. I just know that's where I put the meetings. Plus, we have meetings. I mean, we have minutes. We have all the minutes that you need.
But we can't find them on the county website at all.
I put them in every month. I don't know where to find it because I've never looked. But I
We
can,
have nobody to ask but you, since you're a trustee.
oh, right, but you can call me and ask.
I've emailed with no responses, but second question is, fire department contracts.
Yes,
A lot of us have concern. I heard now it's only a 6-month contract.
that's all I could get. I tried, the board and I tried. We offered them money and they refused it. So, in order to get the contract signed, they would only go with a 6-month contract.
Okay, but by this not getting agreed to, it's our homeowners insurance that's gonna skyrocket because we don't have, if it falls through in 7 months.
I'm trying my hardest, but North Bend Township doesn't have a lot of money. And we have a lot of people that are in need. So one of the things that was thrown at me was you can raise taxes. I don't want to raise taxes. I don't think that's the way to go at all. And when I talked to Chief. Yeah, when I talked to Daryl, he said that no matter if we have a contract or not, your homes would be protected by Bass Lake, California Township.
And I totally trust California Township and what they say and the people there. I love them to death, but my insurance company's not gonna believe that.
I don't know what else to do. I have offered them money. If I give Bass Lake, California Township more money or more than half of what I get from the state, that's not gonna leave I have 2 other fire departments I pay. That's not gonna leave any money for anybody else. And that's not right.
How do your rates compare to other townships and their contracts?
I have 3 contracts. Bass Lake, California is the most expensive contract I have. By thousands. And I don't mind because last year I donated money to them. We gave them $57,000 last year. And to me, that's a lot, right, Sharon?
But how long has it been since they had a raise?
They get a raise every single year.
Oh, do they?
Yes. At least a 10% raise. This year, we only went $3,000 because I wasn't sure what I was gonna get as money coming in or my budget. And I still won't know that until my appropriations go through and we'll see what happens then. So, but I am trying. Sherry's trying. We're trying to get a contract, but her board does not feel we are paying enough.
Can you work with, back to the other subject, with like Jason and IT to get the videos uploaded to YouTube or something so people can watch them?
Sure.
I saw Jason from them. Not Jason,
Stanley.
Stanley.
Thought that was Stanley. I haven't seen you in a long time.
If you're curious what the statute is for the recordings, it's just that any recordings of public meetings be available upon request for 6 months after the date of the meeting.
Okay,
It's actually 90 days.
It was 6 months.
yeah, okay,
I've got it.
Yeah. thanks, Stanley.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do realize what you're saying, you don't wanna put out more money, worried about the taxes. But do you realize how much more money it's gonna cost 1,000 people that live in North Bend Township? If their insurance companies find out they don't have fire insurance?
they do have fire
I know,
insurance.
but if the contract expires, if there's no contract, insurance companies won't accept that.
And, okay, I understand that, but what am I supposed to do as a trustee when my money that I offer is turned down?
I understand that totally, but what am I supposed to do as a homeowner when I don't get provided with the fire protection that my insurance company says that I need? You're stuck and I'm stuck.
Yes, so what can we do?
Government's gotta work together, that's all I can tell you. We have nothing to do with government, you know how government works.
Yes,
Government has to get together and solve this problem. Everybody has tax problems now, and I understand that. Everybody's going up, there's shortages everywhere, but things have to be done. How? I don't know, I'm not in that business. Maybe the commissioners can tell us how, maybe somebody else, but somebody has to figure something out.
In 14 years, our homeowners, the property taxes have gone up 200% here in Stark County for us.
wow.
Yes, wow. So,
Mine's gone up too.
so that little line of North Bend Township, at this point, what's another $50 a house or whatever? If it's gonna cover us.
I wouldn't count on it, but
But I would like to do that without raising taxes.
oh, everybody agrees, don't raise taxes.
Well, like I said, if in 14 years it's gone up 200%.
How do your tax rates compare to like California Township or
They're
other
low.
townships?
Yeah.
And they're- how do they compare?
Ours are low.
Yeah.
We're the poorest township in Stark County.
No, I know, and I hear that, I know. There's-
I don't know
We
how.
also have the most fires for California to put out.
Yeah.
They come and do more of
Have you-
North Bend than they
Yes.
do in California.
Yeah, yes,
But that's probably why we're paying them more than any other fire department.
yeah. Well,
What's the other two fire departments?
is Monterey and Culvert. They cover my other side of, North Bend Township, which is very important too.
They're all.
Yes, they're all very, very important. So I am trying. And that's why the contract was signed. And Sherry has, but it's only 6 months, so we have to figure out what we're
And
gonna
that's
do.
why I was asking about the meetings, so we could get information from the meetings. Obviously, you all can't come walking into your home.
Well, I don't have enough chairs, I'll be honest with you.
Well, if it's a public meeting, it should be in a public
It should
place.
be in a public place.
Is there any opportunity, Lynn, that you could have a meeting somewhere?
Oh, yeah, at the schoolhouse, the North Bend Township owns that. That's no problem if I wanna have a public meeting. We've had them there before.
Well, I'm hearing from the public here that if you could have at least one meeting somewhere where more folks feel they can come and not
Mhm.
overwhelm your home, that may go a long way. Am I understanding that right?
I'm not comfortable going to her home.
Sure.
Okay,
Right.
it's
I
the
mean, I don't wanna come
office.
to your home just for people to come.
Yeah, well, and that's my office, so I have, that my office is in the back of my house, so. That's no problem, but the schoolhouse, you know where the schoolhouse is, we could have a Bass Lake or Lions Club.
When are your meetings?
Well, we don't have direct meetings like there's one on the 28th. If you wanna have the one on the 28th at the, schoolhouse, that's fine with me. I've had meetings there before.
What time of day?
It's 10 a.m.
10
In the
o'clock,
morning?
yeah.
And then you'll post
Can
that.
we legally put it on our website?
I think somebody said you have to post it 3 different venues.
Not anymore,
There's not enough, well, bars. You
Then
can't
I have
post
any
there.
venues.
yeah.
Justin here is telling me that the county can legally put it on our website.
Posted.
You
Yeah,
can put it
post
on your website?
That's what he,
There's no problem putting it on our website, just so people know on a public
Right.
calendar. I mean, there's.
It's just that none of the township meetings are on the county calendar. None of the information like she puts hers out, but to find out where things are. For townships, we're dead in the water. It's crickets. There's
Yeah, well, we can do that.
Like it doesn't count for a legal posting, but there's no
Understood.
problem.
Right.
Well, at least we're doing our part.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it
The
posted.
28th is already a legal
Might
posting, so
get
if
up
you
with
want to
the-
put it on the website, that would be great. And I'll have the meeting on the 28th at the old schoolhouse.
That's on Saturday, the 28th.
Is it on Saturday? No.
Just so everybody knows the date, just to verify it.
Saturday, the 28th would be fantastic.
Is it on Saturday?
No, I thought it was on
The 28th is a Saturday.
What?
The 28th of February is a Saturday.
Yes,
Okay. So it's the 28th of this month. I'm sorry.
this is
It is
February.
This is
Today
February.
is February 2nd.
Well, darn it. Did I mess that up?
Yeah.
Lynn, for the sake of time here, could you get with Michaeline, and let her know what the date and time is, and we'll put it on the county website and
Okay,
make sure it's posted on there.
okay. Is there any other
I
questions?
have one more.
Okay,
The weather siren, which we worked immensely with Don on the last one.
For 2 years.
If you guys decide to do this, I'd like you to get your hands out there because there are a lot of grants for weather sirens from Homeland Security and the federal government. So it
okay,
doesn't have to be totally paid for by North Bend Township. There's a lot of grants out there for weather sirens.
okay.
So we gave Don a bunch of information. They got theirs rolling because we thought we'd get it and it ended up being California Township. So.
Okay.
Sorry,
Wasn't
but
so-
we do, I think we do need to move forward and not just talk about it. I think you need to get it rolling, or if you need help. More help.
Sounds
Or we'll
great.
talk.
Sorry it was late.
No, you were, that's fine. We were looking at a schedule.
It's here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take that one.
Okay, so we got here, voting machine discussion.
I just want to bring.
Bernadette can't be here because her clerk's meeting was last week, supposed to be last week, but because of the weather, they've canceled it and moved it to this week. So she had to leave today to go down.
So she told me she was driving or something.
So she's worried about voting machines, and I think historically, that's.
Well, always has been, for some reason it become commissioner this year. I don't know. Yeah. And I just, with her not being here, I can't answer it. But she talked to us about having them moved on the day of. And I just asked her on this may have been.
I really know. Answer questions like that.
Okay.
Let me find out. It's historically.
Yeah. Would you, I would like to make a motion with tape. till next
We got a motion from Don to table.
I'll second.
Charlie second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Flex time discussion.
Yeah.
Folks, if you don't mind, we're having a hard time picking it up on the mics out here. A lot of talk out in the crowd. So we got a few more things to cover and we'll get through as quickly as we can.
Yes, so credit to Suzanne, because after your guys' last meeting, she brought to my attention, we asked the question about the use of bumping flex time for our departments that makes it difficult to use it within that 7-day period. And our HR company, this is No Focus HR, said it's actually federally not permitted to do that. So it's under the Fair Labor Standards Act that it says you have to use it within that 7-day period in which it accrues. And again, it only applies to hourly employees, not salary employees. So, I mean, obviously, the difference there is you'd have to pay out overtime, presumably they can't use their flex time for working in excess. So I don't know how you guys want to treat that. If you want to, I'm not trying to open up a can of worms here, but you know, I don't know if certain departments you want to offer a different type of leave incentive. I'm not sure, but I just know it's not permitted. And I appreciate Suzanne because it wasn't 20 minutes after you guys' meeting, she shot me an email and said, hey, I think we asked this of New Focus before, and because they refused to actually change our handbook to accommodate for that. We wanted to do it because they said we can't do it because it's against federal mandate. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's really off the table right now.
The flex time, yeah, outside of 7 days.
Okay,
Rick,
Question on that?
yes, ma'am.
So from 7 days from when they actually accrue that time, is that 7 business days or is that 7?
So it says on the 7 same day period in which it accrues is the
Okay.
actual language. Yeah. which seems a little restrictive to me, but
Don't forget to, Rick's got quotes.
Yep, we're getting through the.
Because it's not on the agenda. It
Right.
was.
Well, I still got this one here you can jump into. All right,
What we doing?
Good, you.
how things go on Saturday?
Went pretty good. They fixed the T, but actually did block off a couple of the 2-inch sprinklers in the attic. I send you guys on Texas on that comment of his. And this right here, you guys should have one of these.
Yeah.
That's the cost of Saturdays. Didn't know where you guys wanted to pay that from.
I just paid out of.
Yeah.
I actually think that's pretty reasonable for.
No, not for fire, no. I gotta pay my inspections and all that out of that.
I would just,
Do we have a motion on that?
I'll make that motion.
second,
Okay, that is to pay the $1,383.13 out of Cume Cap. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
1383, how much?
13.
Out of Cume Cap.
Invoice number IN 01152-107.
Back to Friday night, we still have the 2 quotes for repairing all the 4-inch pipe in the attic. You guys table this, said you was gonna table it until tonight.
so when you repaired them, did you repair 3 plus the T like we were saying?
There has been 3 repaired back in the past with roughly 10 feet of pipe.
Right. So you replaced no extra Saturday?
No, he
'Cause
just
when we
capped it.
talked,
The
you
only
were
thing
gone.
he did was cap it.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get a quote from the company that's currently serving.
Yeah, I told him on Saturday and he said he was gonna let him know. I was disappointed in them. They didn't give me a quote because they're my fire alarm people, you know?
Right.
That does all my inspection, so
We're up
and running for now. But I can't guarantee, you know, the rotten as pipe is, how long it's gonna last.
Understood. Yep.
I would like to make a motion with table it, give them a couple more weeks, give it some more extra bid.
There's not a whole lot of fire companies out there, so
Well, you think that, was it Porson would come through maybe in the next few days and get you one?
they possibly could. I can't sit there and say they won't, but
Well, they've had 2 weeks.
yeah, they've had the same amount of time as the rest of them.
But I just thought maybe since you mentioned it Saturday, maybe they step up a little bit.
Just throw my 2 cents in. I think we should go with this. Is it VFP? Is that the name of their company?
Yes, VFP, they're out of Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
And they are actual fire alarm company, you know, for piping.
And you said you've used them. before
I've
on
used them
different
in the
jobs.
past.
Yeah.
For my prior jobs.
I mean, they're beating our other quote by
Yeah.
20%. I mean,
Mhm.
it's significant,
And they are using galvanized. Remember S&S did
right?
said they have no proven fact that galvanized lasts longer,
Right.
but
And how long before these guys said they could start?
they told me 2 weeks.
That was a week ago.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks from
When you-
getting
Okay.
the quote.
And so when they shut it down to work on it, it's not gonna be a long term.
Well, I'm rough guess out there at least a week, maybe 2 to replace all the 4-inch pipe in the attic, you know, we're talking the whole attic up there. So, besides the pieces that's been replaced,
Or if they're brand new, can't we just hook on to them?
yes,
Okay.
the ones that we just replaced in the last couple of years is fine, but anything longer than that, I
Right.
don't wanna.
That's what I'm saying, the newer ones that we.
Because the black pipes up there now lasts 28 years. And all the heads that goes up vertical to the sprinklers is schedule 40. Pipe. So it's a lot thicker.
So
And that we're not looking at replacing.
to Donnie's point here, if we are working on this for 3 or 5 days, whatever it ends up being, the air pressure is gonna be eliminated in the system, which
There
means,
will be no air pressure in the system.
correct, which means we're gonna have no fire
No
suppression.
fire support
But
inside.
will our alarm system still call, will that still be active?
Yes, it's been active since we had the first
Okay.
trouble. The first floor and second floor, smoke detectors
Are you on
and
that?
full stations, they all work. What?
Are you on that call list?
Yes, I'm number one, and then I don't believe you're on the call list. Don is.
I
and
was
Charles
before,
is.
yeah.
Okay, and then also, I'm assuming Knox Fire,
No, actually, when if a fire alarm goes off, they call me first. Don't get hold of me, they call the fire or sheriff.
okay,
And the sheriff's call the fire department.
I think we got a little step problem
Yeah.
there. I feel like we need to have,
I
especially
thought
during
they
this
called
period.
them first, Rick, and then the sheriff's department.
Sorry,
It's simultaneous.
is it simultaneous?
So I'm pretty sure they call me first. If they can't go with me, then they call the fire department, the sheriff, and then they call the fire department.
Is there any way you can verify that?
Yeah.
Especially if we're down, I wanna make sure that the fire
Right.
department's notified right away. And also, will you be notifying the local fire department that our fire suppression is down? during
Yes, I
this-
can, but also what I could do is I could transfer smoke detectors up there. But I wouldn't want to transfer smoke detectors, keep them up there because of dust. The dust would set them off, but it would be something so we can have support in the attic.
Right,
I think, yeah, I mean, it's asking a little bit, but if they get the weekend, they're gonna be like a few more days, I think they should hook it up that week. I don't care if they have to just,
If you want to do it on the weekend, you're
no,
looking,
I'm just saying, so it don't take 2 weeks or whatever.
yeah. Well, if they do weekend work, that price is gonna go up.
I know, I'm not asking you that.
yeah, days down are gonna be days down.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
as long as he covers our basis with making sure the fire department's notified in that first
Yeah.
flood of
Mhm.
calls.
Right.
And I think as long as we let the local fire department know that our system is down and that we're gonna need quick response
Right.
because we don't have any suppression.
That's good. That would be the only thing that's down. That was gonna be in the attic. Like I
Correct.
said, this floor and the second floor will still work.
Okay.
So.
And that's during this process, but
Right.
no matter how we skin the cat, that's how it's
Right.
gonna have to
Right.
happen. Well, that's up to you guys, but I think we should move forward.
Where will we take that from?
Do we have a building maintenance fund?
Not for this.
Not for this.
Not that much.
We do the
Courthouse.
They thought was in there, they set back. Would you give us a
How much is
suggestion?
it?
42,000.
42,000. Wow,
That's the lowest bid.
that's from typo or who's?
No, VFP.
You know, I would still run that out of cap right now. I mean, it's still a capital expenditure. And that's what that's for. I mean, hopefully we'll all start. We've had air conditioners the last couple of years and other things that were solved. Maybe this won't be.
Could this fall in rainy day fund?
Rainy day fund will have to have, it's unanimous vote from the council.
Hmm.
I don't know if we want to risk that right now.
I don't know if we got the time.
I
for
said,
that.
yeah, I say we go with it and get desperate, then we dump the rain.
That's the thing, is we can find the sources from other directions, like I mentioned earlier, we still have solar funds sitting there.
Right.
So, but for now, I think until you start really running it down, I would just, it's still a capital expenditure, I would probably just do capital.
And we don't have to get council approval for that,
They will, right, David, it'll still have to go to council.
even for an emergency.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you got a commissioner's dollar and you could.
Yeah, you guys have an appropriation of
And then
300,000.
we pull that mower out of there?
No, that.
No,
that
that
came
we
out of the
didn't, we
general-
talked.
So we got. Yeah, there would be 300,000, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
this year,
sure.
for the whole of 2026.
Mm, Because I don't feel like we need to wait another 2
Yeah,
weeks.
cause
and then-
that's,
Let's take it out.
that's where we should take it from then.
Okay, let's do that. Well, if somebody makes the motion.
I'll make the motion for 42,383.
A second.
Okay, we
Out
got a
of commissioner.
Yeah,
And we don't have to go back and move.
Out of what corporation is that?
Kim cap.
Commissioners? Oh, Q cap?
Yeah.
Okay,
But commissioner appropriate.
yeah.
okay.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
I got a couple more things I'd like to bring up while I'm here. The old jail, the roof on the old jail has been there for 47 years. So I just want to make you guys aware of that. Hard saying when it's gonna happen, hopefully not right now, but get prepared and maybe you have to replace that roof. Yeah. I just want to let you guys know that it's getting
I
old.
thought we did something with that roof. when we
47
remodeled that,
years.
Didn't we, Dave? Yeah, there was something done. So I mean, it's not totally.
I've just told that ain't
Yeah.
been nothing done to it since.
Yeah, it
They
could have
built
been-
the stone or something and redid it.
How many
Maybe it
years
wasn't
ago
the
was
whole-
it, you know?
I mean, it's not.
It's
as long as you're
looking
saying.
pretty rough. That's
Right,
the only thing I can
right.
say. So,
Yeah.
Jim?
I got an answer to your question, I'm talking to Becca. When the fire alarm goes off here, it goes straight to dispatch. Dispatch dispatches it out. Then the fire alarm box company is the one that calls for it. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's how.
So it is happening quick.
Simultaneously.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
because the time I got called, fire department was already there by the time I got.
Perfect.
But I at this point though, if Don's right, I think they do some work on that. You know, those type of flat roofs, those aren't something you say, oh, I'm gonna change it like
Right.
27th year either. I mean, that's gonna be, you know, $600,000 roof, you know. Something crazy. So-
oh yeah, I'm just trying to get them
Whatever cost
prepared,
for it.
that, you know, not gonna be soon, you know?
I've been checking.
Is there any way you could get quotes on a company to do an inspection on it?
Yeah, I don't see why not, yeah.
I mean, if it's a
But
minimal.
I know they can do
yeah,
it. They can go in and take a moisture test. You know, drill a hole in it, then cap it, yeah. So yes, I could definitely do that.
That'd be a good idea.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah.
bring that to the next meeting. You know, if it's a minimal amount, it might be worth it.
Okay, one more thing. I just got done putting, roughly it's gonna be probably 3,000 in the condensate pump for the third floor of the courthouse. What that does, it's steam boiler, steams pipe up, the condensate comes back down, the condensate pump pumps back in the steamer. Okay, I just put 3,000 into the pump, you know, so is there any plans on upgrading the third floor? Cause the first floor has been done, second floor has been done. And I just wonder what your guys' plan was redoing the third floor or leave that
For the
steam
heat
boiler
you talk.
for the heat.
I don't know any plans right now.
No,
Cause you know, the piping in there since 1902, since the building was established, you know?
Right.
So, you know, I'm just worried about the piping being so old. Just giving you guys a heads up on,
Appreciate the heads
If
up.
there's
I
any,
don't,
you know.
yeah, I didn't.
Not at this time. I mean, if it, something with the break, we'd have to move.
oh
on.
yeah, something breaks, that's totally different, but I'm just saying, is there any kind of, you know, like we did the second story,
Right.
any kind of plans on?
No,
I would
not-
say, for my opinion, let's get through this sprinkler thing.
Yes.
We may
Yeah.
end up more than 42,000 when it's all.
I'm not here trying to ask money. I'm
Right.
just here letting you guys know that,
Letting us all know.
you know,
about it.
it's not gonna be, you know, 20 years from now, this might be 4 or 5 or less,
Mhm.
so,
Understood.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Rick.
Do you know when they're gonna start that? In 2 weeks,
Yeah, 2 weeks probably after tomorrow, I call them, roughly.
so roughly from.
Yeah, you'd be fine on 9th and 10th.
And did you guys want to make a decision on the veteran service officer?
Actually, I brought that with me here. And I don't see any reason why this needs to be on an agenda. Would that be accurate?
Well, we can put it at the bottom anyways.
Yeah. So essentially, we interviewed, 2 candidates for the veteran service, officer. Both good people, nothing against either of them.
Right.
You guys have a suggestion?
I agree with you. Okay.
Yeah. I'll make the motion that we go with Maria Booth for the Veteran Service Officer.
Second.
All those in favor?
I,
Aye. Who do we want to have reach out to, Michaeline, and make the formal offer, email and phone probably?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's. And Michaeline, do you have this information?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Actually, since we're done with these, I'm gonna give you my copy, so I'm not responsible for them. He did.
Maria Booth.
Copies of all of them.
I just don't want them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's social security numbers on there, so I don't want any responsibility for them.
And then, and you already talked about flex time, so the appointments, was there any appointments you were gonna make?
So we do, you guys, I think we're still needing something for planning commission.
And there's 3 applications here for planning commission. Mandy Thomason, Marcia Bedrock, and Teresa
Pugh.
Pugh
So
resubmitted her
Thank you.
application.
I was gonna say, I thought she said last time she didn't want it.
Did, and then she sent an email the next day saying that. She submit her application.
I sent it to you today, didn't I?
Yeah, we got it. I got it.
Are you guys prepared to make a motion today on this?
I'm not.
I'll make a motion for Teresa Pugh.
And this would be for a 1-year term on the plan commission, well, to the end of this year.
Yeah, if that's,
I think he said we were at a 1 year for this one.
yeah, 1 year.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Motion passes. Takes us to vendor claims.
Well, before you go any further, I just wanted to make, so this is just a copy of one of the invoices. Been paid out of QCAP since 2023. I don't know why. I called her back. He doesn't know why. I called Rachel. She doesn't know this.
But it's been done since 20.
Been done since 2023.
Years.
So I'm going to reach out to some of the community corrections. Find out why, if they have a contract, if they have meeting minutes, if they have something that says it's gonna be paid out of here. I'll let you guys know as soon as I get something back from them tomorrow.
So I don't really feel like it should be paid out.
Yeah, I did. I think- And that's just me, I think we should move forward tonight, but still check into it. Next one don't come out of it. I hate to take something. 2 years.
Cause if it hasn't been, I mean, well, I can't. For the last year before, but.
But if they. I'm sorry. I will find out.
Thank you.
What it's for is electronic monitoring.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That would.
Well, these are that's the minutes.
Here, you can have this back.
I just never seen, I've never noticed it before.
I have not made it. I was questioning that treasure that might just have 2 of them. Yeah, Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Done that year.
Did you guys have a chance to look at the minutes for January 20th?
Yep.
I didn't see anything that looked out of place.
I can,
I didn't either.
You have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion from Donnie for the minutes for January 20th meeting?
Oh, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Except the time's wrong at the top. Let's say 8:30 instead of 8.
Oh, that's me. I'll fix it. You don't have to sign it. I'll give you a new one. I'll send you a new one tomorrow.
I don't think it's gonna cause a problem. Okay, how about the minutes from January 30th, 2025? Got a motion from Donnie,
I'll second.
second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Teresa, I thought you did a really good job on this set.
Thank you. We're pretty hard on that.
Well, there was a lot of on-offs, so you had to keep track of quite a bit there.
Leave it open for it.
Oh.
Okay, we have payroll claims in the amount of $334,332.02. Pay period ending 1/17/2026. Pay date was 1/23/2026.
I'll
Motion from
second.
Donnie, second from Charlie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we have vendor claims in the amount of $597,664.11. We got a motion?
So moved.
Got a motion from Donnie,
I'll second.
second from Charlie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You guys got anything else? Anybody in the crowd?
Go ahead, sir.
No, you go ahead.
Do I need back on the agenda to, talk about this office space, or are you guys gonna stop in my office?
I think we were gonna talk to IT independently and just,
Yeah,
so I would say maybe not for the next agenda, but maybe the one after that. Give us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Either way.
That'd be okay?
Yep.
Sir,
Yeah, I just want to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Matthew Tepelian, and I've announced that I'm running for Stark County Sheriff on a Republican ticket. I've got a meet and greet February 11th at 51 West Lake Commons from 6 to 7:30. So if anybody wants to come out, I will be glad to give you my vision on what my thoughts are on Stark County Sheriff's Department. So.
Okay. thank you.
thank you.
Anybody else? Dave?
One quick update about the bison and the bicentennial display at the courthouse. So everybody's laughing because there's a lot of discussion about this on Stark County. But commissioners, just keeping you guys in the loop. Rick found a really nice table, piece of furniture to put the indoor display on. We haven't brought anything over yet. We kind of want to coordinate with the commissioners, how you want to do it. But there's the wall on the elevator. Just kind of give you like a picture of it, of what kind of look like. 'Cause there's some things, of course, Santa Stark County says I stole them. There are things that were given to me or I collected in the process of planning this and executing the bicentennial. Put on the table with the porch. Melba Schilling paid $4,200 to have a really nice walnut case with native Walmart from right here in Stark County to put the torch in, because I was given a torch at the end of the relay also, so we have that inside with some other memorabilia. Melba also purchased a quilt that was made during the bicentennial that we were talking about hanging on the wall behind the table. And then, like I said, there are some other things too to bring in. There's a banner. We can all agree to see how spatially how to put it, but there was a banner that I kept that we all signed in the courthouse one day, like just different things. Outside, the bison is what I would call 99% done, maybe a little bit more clear coat, but after, TNT's had it doing body work and doing everything else, I'm just gonna tell the commissioner, I made a little mistake. When I gave the image for the artist to put the flag on each side of the bison, you can look this up. The freaking flag company has this too, and I just wasn't paying attention. But it only had 7 red stars. So if you've seen the Stark County flag, there's 3, because we used to be a 12 township county. But because of the river and lack of being able to get over the river, we gave 3 townships to LaPorte County, which I still want to try to get back some. But there's 9 in the county. But the flag company that sells the flag even has an image that only has 7 red stars. I downloaded, we couldn't find any of the original drawings, so it was the one I had handy electronically, so I sent it. So I made the mistake. The artist corrected it. I put it in the bicentennial page. It's got 9 stars on it, just like it's supposed to be. The bison is not flat, so like the flag bends over it. So visually trying to take a picture of it, it's hard to really visualize it. It's square like it's supposed to be, but trying to take a photo of it, it looks like maybe it's distorted in the wrong way. It's an exact image of the flag, but as it was laying on a buffalo that is muscular. It's basically gonna be ready. Actually, Rick's been involved in the loop and in emails. I think the cement's ready, but I think it's better probably to wait for the weather to kind of spring.
I wouldn't ever give a bigger crap.
Just to let you know, it's all under discussion. There's nothing clandestine going on. It's all upfront. And I think, because we're ready to bolt it down, right, Rick?
Yeah, pretty much get it, not drill holes and anchor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll just have to inspect, because the way the bison's made, it's got like a metal L bracket in the fiberglass to bolt it down. Now, I will say that there has been some discussion, and I was just kind of answering on your behalf, but I think that we will present it, commissioners, you can make the decision. But there have been some people asking about maybe putting it on a trailer and bringing in some parades. The body shop's a little afraid to do that, getting it damaged, breaking those mounts off, things like that. It might just be better to get it mounted here. So, but I just wanted to mention that, but basically, we're ready to go.
So, you know, I was gonna mention something on this thing. I think we talked about it maybe a year ago. I'm really concerned about vandalism on this thing. And I hate to make it in a cage or anything, because that's gonna take away from it, but I almost wonder if there's something that we could come up with creative that, you know, you can still get a really good look at it, but would keep people's arms far enough away that they can't go in there with spray paint and get,
Jump on
and yeah, and damage this thing. And I don't know if that's something we could research. Maybe Rick could come up with an idea. And I'm not saying to put the thing in a cage so nobody can ever see it, but somehow keep people from getting, you know, right up next to it. Just a thought.
Mike, what would you think about another possibility too, though, to put a decent camera over there that has a look
I think
at
we
it?
got one point in there already, Dave,
Yeah,
don't we, Stanley?
We were
Off
going to.
Annex two that we're going to.
That's a great point, but
If there is
that
one
might discourage
coverage.
people if they know they're on camera.
We got one cover, but to me, it's not close enough to see
Mhm.
any kind of vandalism on
Yeah.
it, so.
That's something we
I've
can
got
look
some new
into.
cameras that I'm waiting for some warmer weather to install that will cover that vantage point.
It will cover it.
Well, we
Okay.
discussed it when we put the concrete in, was to cover it better. But I don't know, I'm not opposed to Rick, if he comes up with something that's not gonna visually,
Yeah.
you know, obstruct the vision of it, but would keep people from going up to it. If somebody took a hammer to this thing,
Oh,
it'd be gone
Yeah.
forever, you know, there's no fixing it at that point.
Look.
That's what I said.
I would like
Part
to,
thought here.
exactly. I would like to do it on one of the.
Like a security signal that if somebody's on a call list, like whatever your call list is for facilities, it notifies that call list and the police department.
That's a good thought.
You can't get, you know, if you can't get some kind of a glass house over there or something.
I'd like some plans. I just think before it gets installed,
Mhm.
if it's
Have it
gonna
ready to
happen, it's
go.
gonna be in the first couple
Oh,
weeks, would be my
Yeah,
thought.
have something.
I think. like
To
Dave said,
have it, you know, you wanna put fence or something around it on the outside. If you wanted to make it so it's totally, nobody can vandalize it, my recommendation is put it in the courthouse. Cause if you put a fence around it, you know, they're still gonna get in, so,
A little late for that, we got the concrete.
yeah, we got the concrete.
Well, I'm sure with all the people in Stark County, we can come up with something that would protect it the best of our ability.
Right,
Be able to put
right.
a plexiglass box over.
Well, that's what I
As long
was
as it vented, it
wondering.
wouldn't get too hot.
Yeah.
Or steamed up and frozen.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think we should do it on a morning meeting and start on way. That way, any public here, be here in the mornings.
Just so you know, it's moving ahead.
I've seen pictures, it looks good.
Oh, great, yeah, so, I mean, and you know, like, there was never any feeling involved, or just to let me know, like, cause you guys, I don't know if Charlie was even on the commission yet then. But if you look at the bicentennial page, Don Binkley's standing on the platform with the flag, because we also created the flag during that. So he's standing there, so somebody has known in the county where the vice has been at the whole time. Originally, when we got it, and like somebody asked about the coffee table, we got it late. See, what happened was that company made a run of, I can't remember, it was like 2,500 or something, some number of bites, maybe it was only 500. They were all gone. We didn't have the money for it anyway. It's like I had a small committee I put together. And we had a placemat that we used for a fundraiser. We didn't ask the county did not have $1 invested in that. But we made money through that. And then they made another run of those bison, and so they came back and said, well, you could buy one. Well, there was no money, so the Community Foundation, and United Way got together and bought that. The problem was though, was when they were putting the photography together for the state, there wouldn't have been time even if any body shop would have done it. So it was white. So we were included though. What we did was we draped the flag over the bison when we did photography of it. And then we had it stored at the train depot for a long time. And we used to have a lot of different meetings there and things like that, but it's pretty big. So keeping it inside, just like I mentioned, put it in the courthouse, it's a pretty good size. They said, come get it up. That's how it ended up in my garage. I stored it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like it, but everybody knew I had it, you know, so all those accusations.
and things like that, just flat market for puppies, you know, but the good thing is moving forward. Gonna happen soon.
We'll see it soon.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We got a motion to adjourn.
Well, I got one
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
So I'm okay to go on the 9th and the 10th for the rescanning for. So I'll put it on record
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that US Imaging will be coming back to rescan in the recorder's office of the project that we started in November. Of papers that they had missed or that they need to get better clarification and intention.
That's a mobile unit. They
It's,
come,
it'll be a mobile unit, so they will be, it'll be from 8 to 4,
Mhm.
so it'll be during business
Business.
hours, but they will also take the books out.
Mhm.
If it's snowing, raining, they will cover them up, protect them, and they'll bring them back in. And I did check with them to make sure that by 4 o'clock, they'd have it all back into the office. That I just was waiting to see about with Rick, because our office is where they will go up in the ceiling to make sure that that is going to be done.
Right.
So
I would assume that would be after
Yeah.
that, so.
it'll be next Monday,
Yeah.
and Tuesday, but
Yeah.
I need to let the public know that, you know, some of the books may not be available for them if they need to come in.
Right.
Anything else? Fellas? The motion from Donnie to adjourn,
I'll second.
second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I want everybody during the meeting.
Oh, you're pretty long there for a bit.
Oh, I got that thing. Hang on one second, Michael's back. No, they. Sorry.